So I was like strolling through YouTube and I'm just like, okay, I need to find some stuff to watch on YouTube. Like, I need something different, something a little new, something that I don't really watch on YouTube. And I was just like, let's go through like the suggestions and stuff like that. So a video popped up and it said catfish is fake. I'm like, no. Like, I am a catfish fan. Like, I love catfish. Like, I've seen every episode, and I don't even remember all the episodes, but I've seen every single episode, and I'm just like, no, like. Oh, so I was just like, say it ain't so. Like, I love catfish too much. Like, this can't be real. So I'm gonna move on over to this way. Oh, don't this way? Which side my hair look better? Let's see what she's talking about now. If she's talking about some real stuff, like, she better be coming with facts. I haven't even watched this video. I hope it's real. I hope it's nothing stupid, like they playing around or whatever. Like, they better have some real hard facts that catfish is fake. Like, I mean, I really haven't seen anything that will be fake. Like, I mean, even when they lie to catfish, they get caught and all that. Like, so, I don't know. We gonna see what happens. Like, let me know in the comment section if you watch catfish, like, faithfully, and you love that shit. Like, and then write down if you feel like it's a little fake, a little man. I don't know. I don't see it. So, let's see.
By thinking that reality TV is actually real. Although sometimes I just drink heavily and convince myself that it is. Cause life is more enjoyable that way. But truth be told, most of these shows are actually pretty fake, or at least pretty produced. And today's show is no exception to the rule. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, we have all been catfished by catfish. You heard me. MTV's Catfish is pretty fake. It's such a bummer because it's such a fun show to watch. But nevertheless, it is just one of the many things on MTV that is highly produced that we continue to watch. So allow me to expose some secrets to you. So at the beginning of the show, you see Max and Neve, and they get an email from someone thinking that they're being catfished, and they need the help of these two guys to figure out whether or not the person they're having an online relationship with is real or not. Now, according to Hollywood.com and some inside source, that's actually not what happens. Instead, it's the person catfishing.
A matter of fact, I love me some Neve and Max. Like, I love me some Neve and Max. Especially when they wear those Black Lives Matter shirts and feminist shirts. I love them. God love them.
That usually contacts the show. Which actually makes a lot of sense if you think about it, because the people that do these kind of catfish things are usually doing it for attention, so what could provide more attention than being on the show? Other phony allegations include the show had participants agree to meet in person prior to filming, and Neve's calls and research. Additionally,
well, I can see why they would contact them before they meet up with them, because the people already have a mic on them. You get what I'm saying? Like, every time once they get to the person already have a mic. Like, you can always already hear their voice clearly. When you hear somebody's voice clearly like that, they have like this lapel mic. Like, come on, like, you already know that they have to contact them. They have to have some kind of contact with them beforehand to get them to get the mic. I mean, I've only seen one episode where the person really just did not meet up with them. Did not meet up. So it was just like a show where nobody ever came in. It happens, like, it happens. So of course you have to contact the people and have them agree to be on the TV show in order for them to show up.
Some of the cast members that you see on the show, or some of the stories that you see on the show, in real life, they said that their relationships weren't even romantic, and some of them had their timelines all screwed up and changed just to make it more appealing for the show. However, apparently, Neve and Max actually don't know who these people are, and they do the research all themselves, like you see on the show, and sometimes it takes a really long time for them to actually figure it out, and so they end up editing it so it looks like they figured it out pretty fast. But I do like that they actually go down the rabbit hole and try to figure this out. I do like
What's wrong with that? You know, I mean, I'm sure it takes a while to figure everything out. And just like when I do my videos, sometimes it takes me a long time to figure out what the hell I'm gonna say. And I'm just sitting here for about an hour thinking, what was I gonna say? Like, what was I gonna say? And of course, I'm not gonna have that sitting in there and y'all watching the video for an hour and I'm not saying shit. I edit it. Gotta edit it, right? You gotta edit the parts out that you don't want. Come on, lady. Come on, be real. Don't you edit your stuff too? You edit the stuff out you want people to see.
Themselves. Even though MTV is fully aware of who everyone is in the story and has contacted everyone. Now, other than those few things, I couldn't really find much more about the show being fake. A lot of the elements actually are pretty real. But I did get some inside scoop on how the show works and how things are cast, which is kind of interesting. You know, as a viewer, when you watch it, you kind of want it to be a catfish. Like, once in a while, I'm like, please let it be true love. But most of the time, it's like, the whole reason you're watching it is because people are fucked up and you want to see it in your face. So when they cast these shows, they pick the stories that are fake first. Another thing is everyone has to sign a waiver before being on camera. Unlike the movie when they just like went up to houses and they dealt with that out.
Oh wow, they like to choose the fake ones more. Well, I guess so, yeah. It brings in the appeal of the show. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I do be hoping the person is fake. I'll be hoping there's some, I ain't gonna say that. I'm hoping there's somebody super unattractive on the other end and looks totally different, opposite sex, everything on the other end of the show. Always. I always wish, well, not always. There's sometimes, like she said, sometimes I be wanting real love, like true love and stuff, but most of the time I want it to be like the biggest catfish ever.
Afterwards,
Choose
MTV is
catfishes.
100% adamant about everyone signing the waiver. When it opens, everyone's like fully mic'd so you can hear everyone. And apparently, according to MTV, a lot of people now want to be on the show. So people are actually making up stories about making up stories. So MTV works very hard to try to sift through those so that the stories that you are seeing where people are being catfished are actually real. Even though they're like sought out, they are real. And what I do like about the show is that MTV sends a therapist after the show is wrapped to every castmate or every story that is on there. So they don't want to like just walk away and, you know, I guess face like being sued or having something bad happen if the person like super depressed after they find out that how they were being catfished, this and that. So they do send a therapist in. So for that, I say MTV, good for you. And I love that Neve and Max actually like investigate. So you know what? Of all the shows, this one is one of the more real, but it's still kind of fake.
What you guys think? Do you think that's fake with the things that she said? That MTV does all the research in the background? That, I mean, I don't see fake. I don't see fake when she says kind of fake, kind of real. Tell me what you guys think. Like, from what she said, do you feel like Catfish is a little fake, all fake, kind of fake, or if it's 100% real? Like, I feel like it's real. Like, or she did say they edit out the parts where it takes like the months to figure out who the person is, which I will understand how. I mean, everybody can't do everything in one day, you know. So, you guys go ahead and let me know and leave a comment down below. Big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and give me suggestions on the next video you want me to react to. I'm interested. It's so